Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of week 11 Thursday's lecture. This will be a very short part 2, but sometimes if I don't stop it at 10 minutes, it takes a ridiculous amount of time to upload a video to YouTube. So I'm going to head and cut it short for that last one so that we can start back up here. So picking right back up where we left off, what to include in your conclusion. For your conclusion, you want to reinforce your points. And most of you are familiar with some form of this, but what I'm looking for this assignment is a summary of your argument with a restatement of your thesis in different words. And know also that your conclusion can do a lot more than just restate your argument. It can add additional insights. You could consider closing with a quote, question, or story, and this could leave your stakeholder with some things to think about, right? It could also give some ideas about the future or even call your readers to take action. And I really want to emphasize that last one because the point of a persuasive argument is that you do want someone to take action, whether it means you want them to stop doing something that they're already doing or whatever the case may be. So you make sure that you emphasize that taking action. Titling your argument. This is often considered a throwaway element, but it's really not. It's actually super important. So consider how to use your title as a way to interest your reader. You may state or imply the question that your essay addresses. So an example can be seen below. It says, how clean and green are hydrogen fuel cell cars? So this is a question that is implying that maybe it's not as clean and green as we think it is. Another thing that you could do is you can state or imply your thesis in an abbreviated form. So an example here says reward work, not wealth. And then another thing that you can do is use a two-part title separated by a colon. So on the left, you would present keywords from your essay's issue or problem, or a mystery phrase that gains their interest. And then on the right, you would place the essay's question, thesis, or summary of purpose. So an example can be seen below. It says, engaging young adults to meet America's challenges, a proposal for mandatory national service. So these are all really good ways to give your stakeholder an indication of what they can expect going forward as they read your argument. And they usually are really good at catching people's attention. So you want to make sure that you don't consider that a throwaway element. Take it seriously. And then a little bit of review for citations. You always want to include the author's name, the title of the publication, the website or book where it came from, any other publication information like page numbers. For in-text citations, you always want to include the author's name and page number, and you want to make sure that you mention the last name in text and include the page number in parentheses. If you're doing the narrative citations. And again, all of this information is available to you guys on other PowerPoint slides that we've covered in class. So if you need to refresh on that, feel free to look back on those, or ask me any questions that you might have. And that is going to do it for today's lesson. Again, feel free to email me if you guys have any questions or would like to meet one-on-one and talk about any concerns that you may have or questions that you have. I'm here to support you guys. And I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you. Bye-bye.